Alright guys, got my first customer stringing. I just finished it. Right now we have a Brine Clutch Elite X on a, where is it? Oh, it's on the other side. Let me flip it around. Gait ice. So it's super light, not quite as light as the, well, it's a different type. This is very top heavy, whereas the Evo Light is sort of more balanced. So they probably weigh about the same. This feels a little heavier though, so it just feels heavier in the hands. But yeah, so got the stringy, and it's a nice mid pocket, but it's really made to be able to slide down low for when you're doing that one-handed cradling. And on the X, he plays attack, so I really made it for this. But yeah, it's really made to be able to slide down low and then be able to carry back to a mid and then go up high when you're doing really low cradling and whatnot. It's got an insane amount of hold, but not a crazy amount of whip, so it's a nice pocket. So it's got a pretty good depth. I just went with super tight triangle top. I mean, if you can look at that, there's like a tiny gap up there, tiny gap, almost no gap. So yeah, so I looked at East Coast's tutorial on how to put a mid pocket on the Brine Clutch Elite X, and then I just tweaked it from there. And the channel's not great. It has a little bit of a channel, but you know, the pocket's good, and I just went out and threw with it and shot with it, and it's great. It has a little bit of whip at first, but that's just from all the hooking on these shooters and this one nylon. So yeah, about that, I went 2 U's in a nylon with a triangle top, sidewall from East Coast, and then tweaking, and then a 4-part bottom string. So basically, the Gait ice, super light shaft. It's like a scandium alloy. I don't know. It's scandium. I know that. So it's super strong and light at the same time. And then pretty much the same thing with the head. It's got Brine's new Cortec. I don't know if you can see that. Brine's new Cortec in it, and it's just the revamped clutch, and it's got, let's see, and it's like stiff but flexible at the same time. It reminds me a lot of the Evo Light. Basically, they just cut out the core, and it makes it super strong yet super light at the same time. So it's a great head. If personally, I would go with the Evo Light just because it's gonna give you. I got it both right here, so I'll just show you. So they actually have similar face shapes, although this one's a little more trianglish and has like less flare. And like the flare comes at a different spot. It's more higher up, and there's not as much flare, and it's more of a triangle shape. Whereas this is more of a the flare happens more about right here instead of up here, and it's more of a cone shape. It's not really a triangle. Cone's not a very good analogy, but it just flares back out sort of at the bottom, and it's a really great head because it's light yet still flexible and strong at the same time, so it's really good. Personally, I would recommend this over the Clutch Elite. The Clutch Elite is a pain to string just because it's so wide and it has like no flare. And this is a great head because it gives you all the perks of being a wide head, but it's still super light, and you really can develop a pocket on it. And this has a bunch of stringing options, but this, if you optimize what you have, you can really do a lot with it. So I think personally the Evo Light is a better head. The Gait Ice is probably the better shaft. but I really like the Evolite on Cryptolite better than the clutch on ice. So yeah, so that's it for that one. Comment, rate, subscribe, and if you want me to string anything, just comment with your email, or if you want me to contact you first, just so it's not out there, I can understand. And yeah, so thanks.